Today, I want to go over how to create pre-sale landing pages for your ecom store. So for example, this is one we just made for one of our clients real quick. And basically all you're doing is instead of taking like your product page, you're using more of like a funnel builder. You know, I personally prefer ClickFunnels, but you can use anything like Replo, Page Deck, or I know there's a couple other ones, but it's just a few off the top of my head. And all you're doing is creating more like this long form sales page right here, which gives you more time to, you know, convert that person. You're kind of taking people through a little bit longer of a sales process before you send people to the product page itself. And I'm gonna be showing you guys how to use that today using ChatGPT. I got ChatGPT 4.0 and stuff. And I'm just gonna kind of take y'all through the process from ChatGPT all the way to ClickFunnels. Again, that's my personal funnel builder that I like, but you can use any one you want, Replo, Page Deck, and then, you know, pretty much anything else that's on the marketplace that you like. So first things first, I gave ChatGPT the link to Rose Skin Co.'s Lumi IPL. And the reason why is because this is probably like one of my favorite product pages. Like they do a very good job at hitting all of that stuff. Then I basically just said, hey, please analyze it as a product page and make me a template for a landing page. And then basically it kind of goes through here. It starts giving me some data on like, you know, the product page itself. And it starts kind of like generating something for me. Now, one thing I didn't like about it was how short it is. I actually did want something a little bit longer for this page. So I asked it, how can this be turned into a long form sales page template? Now, before I kind of continue, you really need to understand the 5 stages of market awareness, because if you understand the product aware stage of market awareness, you'll understand all of the key trust building things that need to be answered. And a long form sales page, you're pretty much just being one big product aware page where you're answering all of these key things. So I'm also cognizant of what type of info it's giving me, because I know the types of things that need to be answered in general for any product. So now here it's giving me more of a longer form sales page here. And then you can see here, headline, subheadline, opening story, boom, boom, boom. Kind of goes through how it works, detailed features, step-by-step usage guide, customer testimonial, social proof, limited time offer, bonus offer, fact section, all of that really good. Closing statement. So one thing I wanted to do was just, how could we go a layer deeper though? So like that was good from a template side, but I really want to go into like those really like, you know, like there's the basic level marketing. Here's how to run Facebook ads. Then there's like the deeper level. Here's how to run Facebook ads for ecom brands that'll explode your results in 30 days, basically. So here we kind of basically, I asked it, how could it go deeper? And then luckily it didn't say that's all it had. And it actually went a little deeper, which was good for us. And, you know, kind of goes over a couple of key things here. You know, from there, I basically just asked, hey, please redo the template, some of these elements. Now, again, I'm also being cognizant, like I said, of all these key things. I'm making sure it's all things that are like, actually makes sense. That's a cool thing about how long I've been in marketing. Like I can kind of quickly understand it's like, hey, that's bullshit or not itself. So then it redoes our template that we kind of put together, but with these key things. So now we have a long form sales page with these key things going into this, and it's looking pretty good here. It's our main headline, which is benefit driven, subheadline, kind of like an opening stories here, problem statement, solution, key benefits, emotional appeal, how it works, usage instructions, what makes this different. I really like this. Real stories, real results, social proof, limited time offer, bonuses included, facts section, urgency and call to action, closing statement, phenomenal, A+. This gives me a solid thing. And then this was just something I was curious to see. Like that was solid right there, but I was just kind of playing around with it here. So I said, if Dan Kennedy, Eugene Schwartz, and David Ogilvy were sitting at a table reviewing this, what might they say to improve it? If you don't know who Dan Kennedy and like these people are, they're like the OGs of marketing copywriting. Like I highly recommend Eugene Schwartz. So start off with, that's the guy who wrote this book right here, Breakthrough Advertising. I built my book off of that book. So if you go to adsthatscalebook.com, I basically took that book, but modernized it specifically for Facebook ads, and I'll teach you all the important things you need to know. And it gives me a bunch of cool stuff. And then from there, I basically just said, hey, like add this in. And then it honestly didn't see too much of like a difference, but it did look a little bit more crisper, which I really like. So that was cool. Now, once I got all of this, I basically asked it, all right, where would product images go? Because I don't want to sit down and like have to like think about product images and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, like it's easy. You just visually articulate each thing. But I just didn't feel like thinking about it. So here it gave me examples of the type of images I would use for each. Again, not stuff that like I'm gonna take for like, hey, I have to do this, but just more like, all right, these are some examples and stuff. So then it made me this shit, and I was like, wait, hold up, what are you doing here? So then I basically said, hey, please go back to the template you made me and add an insert photo here plus type of photo where each photo needs to go. So now we have our templates. All right, insert photo here, hero shot of the product, frustrated woman looking at razor burns, close up of the device, lifestyle shot of the woman in a sundress. Boom. So now we're good. Now we got photos here. We got an actual template. Then I said, hey, this is all good. I want to make this a plug and play template now for any one of my products. And then to turn this into a plug and play image template, it basically just goes ahead and creates that for me, which is good. Now we have a template we can basically just go and use for anything. Now, here's where it gets really cool because I'm still lazy. And I say lazy. I want to be able to do this effectively fast. So now it's like, okay, I can go and take this page and actually go manually do all this. But I was like, let's see what I can get pumped out for us here. So I said, hey, analyze this page, and I sent it one of our clients' pages. Then I said, then it analyzed the page itself. Really cool that ChatGPT can do all this. And this was all accurate too. So like I knew it wasn't like, bullshit. Then I basically said, hey, use my template you made and create a sales page for it. And then here it went ahead and created me a sales page using the template. And all I did from here was basically just copy and paste this into ClickFunnels after. And that's how I made the page used. And all I said after this was, hey, how can I save this template that I use for a future product I need developed? So that way, basically anytime now I just come in here and paste a link and it'll make me a sales page using those templates. And then from there, I can actually go ahead and basically just go ahead and, I have it saved, ready to go. So inside of ClickFunnels, I just created a new funnel and I just spent a little time and building this out, pretty copy and paste and stuff. Very easy to do. It's not like it's a difficult software to use. That's why I personally like it. Again, you can use any software you want because it's just a fucking like single page right here. And I just personally haven't had any issues at all. This is why I personally like. You're more than free to use whatever tool you want. Key things here after you build this out is you need to go to settings, tracking code, and you need to add in your Facebook pixel code, and you need to add in any third-party tracking software you're using. And then from there, you can just send the button to your product page, and that's it. And all we did from here after we built this out is we just took our best performing ads, duplicated them, and then just changed the URL, and we kept it all within our same CBO we're using now. And so far, entry-level results, keep that in mind, entry-level results. This is not finalized, but so far, we took conversion rate from like 3.6% to 6%. Like CPA was like $30-ish, and we're getting like $17 cost per acquisitions right now. Phenomenal. All we did was just add an extra layer, but going a little bit more in depth that's easier for someone to consume before we send them to the product page. So this is how to create product pages, or I say product page, pre-sell landing pages. And hopefully this helps you out. Very easy to test. Definitely create a few different ones. Pre-sell landing pages is going to be a little bit more solution aware. So it's going to go a little bit more directly into the product itself. And then you just have more space now to create more of a longer form, like funnel type, versus just sending them directly straight to the product page. And then, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the Shopify product page builder. I love how easy it is to build a funnel like this and then just be done. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully this helps y'all out. Hopefully this gives you everything you need. And then if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you want me to actually come do this for you in your business, run all your Facebook ads, build the funnels, the angles, creatives, all those good things, click the link below to have Nick Theriot run your Facebook ads. And then if you want me to actually one-on-one mentor you around this, then click the link below to have Nick Theriot mentor you. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of y'all day. Peace out.